they're pretty self-explanatory. I feel like you don't really need it. So, but only if you think you need it, then use it. Am I telling y'all to cheat?
Stevie, you now rockin' with the best. Boy, don't you leave me on red. I'ma tell you one last time, stop playing with me, you know that.
What's up, YouTube? It's your Yf.makyla and I'm back on a YouTube video. So in today's video, y'all, I'm gonna be giving y'all a story time about how I got my permit, the whole start to finish process. A lot of my friends were asking me about it when I posted that I had got it. So I'm gonna be giving y'all some information that y'all might be able to use, you might not be able to use, because everybody's process is different. So, but yeah, before we do that, I know y'all dig the decorations in the back. This one says cute, and the one above my head says subscribe to Makyla Sweet. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing with yourself? Period. Okay. And I want to welcome everybody back to my channel. If you're a new returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on this video. So the first thing that I have for y'all is the whole signing up process. So my mom called the guidance counselor at my school, and then the guidance counselor called the people at the driver's ed place so they can get you a spot. And then the driver's ed teacher emailed my mom with the whole process, the links to the website that you need to sign up for. And once you go through all of that, you have to put in social security number, birthday, phone numbers, emails, parent email, all that good stuff. Your parent has to consent, and you also have to be you can start at 14, and you have to be 14 and a half, and then you can get the permit when you turn 15. So you do all that good stuff, and then you go to English, honey. Then you go through orientation, and there's a 5-step process, to say that you received the email, you verify that. And there's a 16-minute video telling you how to use all the material on the page, how to work the grade book, how to open up lessons, how to write your teacher, all that good stuff. Okay. So you watch the 16-minute video, and then you verify back to the teacher that you watched it, and she'll give you a call and let you know when your activities are due and stuff. Mine were due on Sunday. Y'all, your girl might have been late once or twice. No biggie. But you should always try to turn in your assignments on time. And yeah, we'll talk about how that works later on in the video. Actually, no, we're about to talk about it right now. That's the second thing I have on my list. So how the lessons work, it's there's a little textbook, and you click on that, and then basically you can go at your own pace. But like I said, whenever your lessons are due, you have to have those turned in, and you read it. Well, usually there's a pre-test first. There's a pre-test on the first one, and you don't have to actually know anything on it, but if you happen to pass, it doesn't mean that you can skip ahead or nothing like that. You still have to read through it, and there is a lot of reading, so if you don't like reading, too bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so you read through it, and then they give you a quiz. It's usually 5 questions, sometimes it's 4, and they're pretty they're really easy, and some of them are tricky how they word them, because they try to catch you off guard. Don't let them catch you off guard, okay? And the little quizzes, they're not worth that much, but if you get all of them wrong, then yeah, that's not gonna look good in the grade book. So make sure you're paying attention when you're reading. Don't just skim through it, because in the question, on the quiz question, it's gonna ask you some of them are word for word from the text, so read that stuff, okay? Now when it comes to they have written activities, and by written I mean you type, because it's not actually written, and they'll ask you pretty much stuff from the lesson, and then it might even give you questions from the quiz that you already answered, and they're just asking you to re-answer them, but in written form. And you have to have very well explained answers. Don't just put you stop at a red light, period. No, you got to give details. One of the questions asked me about merging lanes, so I'll just tell y'all real quick. So you look in your mirrors, check your blind spots, and then if you're good to go, you can get over. But if you're not good to go, then you shouldn't get over. Something like that, but just well explained is what I'm trying to say. Next is how long did it take? Like I said, y'all, this is it's like how well you work. Like I worked really hard to try to get finished. Like I was supposed to be done like by my birthday, but I finished like a month before my birthday, so I still had to wait until my birthday to actually like take the test so I could go and get the permit. So this all depends on how you work, and don't slack, because like there are nights that I like forgot about it and then had to turn it in on Sunday and it's Saturday. Like, don't, just get it done. And it was like already hard enough to do the online school, but you know, we done with all that, so we good. Let's talk about the exam. The exam is not hard at all, and honestly, I might as well share it with y'all. Like, yes, you can look up the answers, you know, you can use that app called Brainly, take a picture of it, but honestly, they're pretty self-explanatory. I feel like you don't really need it. So, but only if you think you need it, then use it. Wait, am I telling y'all to cheat? Don't tell nobody told you. Don't cheat. But yeah, here's how the questions work. It'll stop you at a certain point, and you'll know if you're getting them. You'll know if you're getting them right based on how the questions are. Like, what I'm trying to say is like, okay, so say one of the questions, I'm gonna just give y'all something. It talks about parallel parking, and you're starting to get those right. The quiz is gonna get shorter, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. But if you get so many wrong, then like, I think it's like 7 or 5. You get those wrong, then you fail, just like that. But here's the good thing: some of the questions are that they're gonna ask. Dang, why am I talking so fast? Some of the questions that they're gonna ask you are like security questions. Like before you actually take the test, they ask you like to put in some security questions, like what was your first dog's name, pet, your favorite color, stuff like that. And they'll ask you that in the quiz. So those are like freebies pretty much, and social security number, how you type all that in, and yeah. But before you can actually get to the exam, you have to complete all the lessons, and then you have to do a database assessment, which is pretty much where we had to do it differently because of COVID-19. We had to do a Google Zoom. It was supposed to be something else, but I'm not even going to get into that. You probably have to do the same thing. So we basically, like, it was like a whole group of us, and we were on a Google Zoom, and the teacher asked us questions, and they were pretty easy questions, and we had to like respond to her in the chat, and that's how you like got that grade. If you didn't respond, then you failed. And not that you necessarily, I'm not gonna say fail, but you're not gonna pass if you don't respond in the chat. And yeah, it was like 3 questions she asked us, and they're pretty self-explanatory. And yeah, then you pass, and she puts in the grade. Your teachers, like, they might grade differently, by the way. Like, they just have to have their grades in before they have Monday through Friday to do it. So yeah, don't worry if they don't have your grades, and they have all week to do it. But yeah, so the next kind of thing I'm gonna talk about, what kind of questions are y'all gonna be asked. It's obvious, I don't know what kind of questions you're gonna personally be asked, but I can only speak on experience. So the kind of questions that I was asked, they were like, from the reading, like I said, some of them were, some of them were like pretty self-explanatory. Like, if you're driving, you shouldn't be texting or on the phone or nothing like that, because you need to be focused on the road, and your passengers should pretty much be not quiet, because you should be able to drive in any condition, but they shouldn't be distracting you or talking about like topics that might take your mind off the road, pretty much. So that was like one of the questions that all came from the reading. And you'll see stuff like basics, like parts of the car, how to change a tire, what to do if your car, if you lose control of the wheel, all that good stuff, if your brakes lock, stuff like that. You'll learn about all of that, but I'm not about to sit here and teach you about all that today, because ain't nobody got time for that. But the cringe, I know. But yeah, those are pretty much questions that you'll get asked. I mean, that you'll see, and some of them you will get asked. But yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the setting up of your appointment to when you actually pass, because y'all are gonna pass, period. I went to the DMV. I was the first person because of COVID-19. They had been closed for a while, like maybe a month or two. So my mom called. She called on my birthday because I was old enough, then 15, to get the permit. So we had to wait a long time. We were like calling number 18 and all that. So you probably gonna have to go through that too. With them just opening up, they're trying to get everything back to normal pretty much. So yeah, I was the first person who needed, like, you know, driver's, you know, permit and all that good stuff. So we set up the appointment and I got it a week later, 6 days later, my bad. 6 days later, I got my permit. I physically went to get it, like, to go pick it up and take the picture. So yeah, you girl, you know, got my hair done, eyebrows done. Had to look cute for the picture, okay. And I got there, it was social distancing, like, it was only one person allowed at a time inside of the office of the DMV. It was real crazy, y'all. Just real crazy. Like, and you had to wear your mask, not for the picture, but just to go inside the building. But the kind of questions that she asked me was like, did I need to take, like, you can take the test at the DMV, but I took it at home, and it is, I want to say $55 plus tax. The test is free, but I mean the permit is $55 plus tax. So yeah, we paid that, no biggie. And the question, she was like, they asked you, are you an organ donor? Dang, what else she asked me? She just asked me, like, to verify information that was on the screen that I gave her. Like, they ask you, like, questions like medical history, stuff like that. And but before you do all that, like, you had to take the vision test. And y'all, let me tell you, so I went to take my vision test, and the lady was like, so you have to press your forehead on the machine. And I was doing that, and I was like, there's nothing, I can't see nothing. And she's like, you can't see it? I was like, there's nothing there to see. We find out that the machine wasn't plugged in, and even once it got plugged in, it still wouldn't work. Cause like, I know I didn't doubt my vision. Like, your girl can see, okay? But yeah, it still wouldn't work. And I'm like, oh Lord, this lady about to fail me. And I kept telling her I can't see because there's literally nothing there to see. But they have different lines that you have to read off of. And they ask you to read from line 5, which I believe is the smallest. And your girl read it, so I passed. Like, but she didn't tell me that I passed. And I'm like, because I know I read everything correct, but she just like walked back over to the computer and started typing. So I'm like, did I pass or not? Baby girl. But yeah, I passed, y'all. And it was kind of nerve-wracking for those like 10 seconds. I asked her if I passed, and she was like, yeah. I'm like, well, when was you gonna say something, baby? But yeah. After that, I took my picture. It came out really good. And I had pink braids in my hair, so they see me rolling, they hating. But yeah, I smiled really pretty. My eyebrows was on fleek. Get out of my face. And all of that. So she printed it out, and the permit is different from a driver's license. Obviously, driver's licenses are horizontal, permits are vertical, just so you can tell the difference. And I had to sign it, and I think it has my address. Yeah, it has your address on it. And oh, I should have went and got it, not to show y'all, but just to like look at what it says on there. I'll be back. All right, y'all, I'm back. So here's my wallet. I'm not gonna show y'all because I really can't show y'all. That's exposing myself, you know what I mean? But what's on here is date of birth, like when this expires, and then it has my address. I don't know what this number is, and it just says Florida's learning license, class E. It has a look. It's holographic too. Like my picture has a hologram on here, and then there's another one on the back. It just, you know, all that blah blah stuff. It just says that I can't drive. Not that I can't. It says that daylight driving only until after 3 months. So in this month, on the 27th, I will be able to drive at night with an adult over the age of 21 or over. I may drive until 10 p.m. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much how it all went for me. Like I said, y'all process might be a little different. I actually had to get 2 of these because the first one, they didn't print all my information, so she had to do it again. And then she had to like register to make sure like I could walk out the DMV, and when they, you know, like if I were to get pulled over, when they scan that bad boy right there. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know what I'm saying. But that's it in this video. If y'all enjoy, make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family, the latest family around. You already know what's going on, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.
All right, so you just...
I'll turn the wheel back this way.
All right, there you go. Good.
And then we drive. Like so. You want me to talk to him while I drive?
That would be nice. And
All
explain
right,
to
y'all.
everyone what you are doing.
So I have my foot on the brake, and then I'm just turning the wheel, and then turn it back, and then stop.
Good. There is a stop sign right there. Okay, good.
And then look both ways.
Good.
Which way I'm going? This way, this way.
Let's go this way. Right.
Just following the road. I don't think I'm in my lane, but am I in my lane?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, I had to drive with this. It ensures the safety of both of us. So I'm following the road again. I can't see. Turn the wheel slightly. I'm just following the road for now.
All right. We are going to make a right-hand turn here.
So I put on my right signal and turn. I know what you're gonna say. I'm turning like a golf cart. But that was a smooth turn, though. You gotta admit, that was a little smooth.
So, what are you supposed to do when you're at a stop sign?
You're supposed to pull up so you can see on both sides.
All right.
I'm waiting for that car to go, and it's clear on the other side for now.
Hold up.
Should I let them go? I'm gonna let them go.
Yeah. Then after this
Come on,
car
come
here.
on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right, now let's go. Stop. You are driving like a golf.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're driving like a golf cart again.
Oh, there's a big truck coming. Oh my goodness.
Calm, relax, and breathe.
Breathing.
Speed it up a little bit. Good.
Tell him to stay in his lane and I stay in mine.
Yeah, but you're going to have to stay in your lane first.
Well, we both gonna have to do it together.
Okay, now we got to
We ain't
go.
allowed to do that.
Yeah. Now here we are going to go right. Stop that golf cart turning.
Look, they're trying to, to see, what was that?
You tell me.
I don't know what that was.
You are getting a whole lot better. And at the stop sign, we are going to go left.
Okay. I'm going almost at 20. I would never do that in my neighborhood. fast I'm going. I'm a speed demon. I'm just trying to make sure I'm out the way of these trash cans. That's a little crooked.
Let's see.
It's very crooked, I can tell you.
Where is the white line?
It's right there. I'm already there. So now we gotta put this in reverse.
Good.
It's still crooked.
Now start turning that way.